President Donald Trump finds himself at the center of a new controversy. This time, it involves a generous gift from the nation of Qatar, a private plane. The exact model and value of the aircraft remain shrouded in secrecy. Some sources suggest the plane could be worth a staggering $400 million. This extravagant gesture comes on the heels of a major arms deal between Qatar and the United States. The timing of the gift has raised eyebrows. It coincides with Trump's recent visit to Qatar, a stop on his tour of the Gulf states. This trip saw the signing of a historic deal between Qatar Airways and Boeing. The deal involves the purchase of 160 Boeing jets, a transaction valued at $200 billion. Trump himself hailed it as the largest order in Boeing's history. The Qatari government has remained tight-lipped about the motivation behind the gift. They have not publicly confirmed the details of the plane or its estimated value. This lack of transparency has only fueled speculation and intensified the controversy surrounding the present. The situation has drawn comparisons to Trump's past criticisms of foreign gifts. He previously condemned Hillary Clinton for accepting donations to the Clinton Foundation from foreign entities. Trump's own acceptance of this lavish gift appears to contradict his past stance, creating an image of hypocrisy. The sheer size of the Boeing deal, $200 billion for 160 jets, is hard to ignore. It's a massive win for the American aerospace giant. Some critics see the plane gift as more than just a gesture of goodwill. They perceive it as a potential quid pro quo. Was the plane, they ask, a thank you for facilitating the Boeing deal? Or was it a strategic move to curry favor with the American president? These questions cut to the heart of the controversy. The appearance of a conflict of interest is undeniable. Was Trump's decision-making influenced by the prospect of personal gain? Did the promise of a luxurious plane cloud his judgment when it came to negotiating international deals? Adding another layer to the controversy is Trump's continued involvement in his business empire. Despite being in office, he has not fully divested from his companies. This raises concerns about whether his personal financial interests could be intertwined with his decisions as president. Could this gift, whether directly or indirectly, benefit his businesses? The confluence of the plane gift and the Boeing deal has sparked outrage among ethics experts and lawmakers alike. They argue that this situation represents a clear conflict of interest and potentially violates the Constitution. The optics, they say, are terrible, and the potential damage to public trust in the office of the president is significant. The controversy surrounding the plane gift hinges on a crucial part of the U.S. Constitution, the Emoluments Clause. This clause explicitly forbids federal officials, including the president, from accepting gifts or emoluments from foreign states without the consent of Congress. The Founding Fathers, wary of foreign influence, enshrined this principle to protect the integrity of American governance. The million-dollar question, or perhaps more accurately, the $400 million question, is whether the plane constitutes an emolument. Legal experts are divided. Some argue that the plane, being a personal gift, falls outside the scope of the clause. Others contend that its extraordinary value and the context in which it was given clearly qualify it as an emolument. The Constitution provides a mechanism for dealing with foreign gifts. The president can accept a gift, but it becomes the property of the United States government. However, this requires congressional approval, which, given the current political climate, is far from guaranteed. The Emoluments Clause is not merely an arcane legal technicality. It represents a fundamental principle of American democracy, that the president should serve the people, not personal interests, and certainly not the interests of foreign powers. The controversy surrounding the plane gift forces a national conversation about these foundational principles and their relevance in modern-day America. The public reaction to the news of Trump's gift has been swift and largely negative. Social media platforms have been flooded with criticism, with many users expressing outrage and disappointment. The hashtag #Qattargate has gained traction, highlighting the public's perception of this situation as a scandal. News outlets, both liberal and conservative, have published editorials and opinion pieces dissecting the ethical and legal implications of the gift. The Washington Post, in particular, has been highly critical, drawing parallels between Trump's current actions and his past criticisms of Hillary Clinton's dealings with foreign entities. The controversy has also drawn the ire of watchdog groups and ethics experts. They argue that Trump's acceptance of the gift, regardless of its legality, sets a dangerous precedent. They fear it could normalize the acceptance of lavish gifts from foreign governments, potentially compromising the integrity of U.S. foreign policy. As it stands, the future of the Qatari plane remains uncertain. Will Trump decline the gift, bowing to public pressure and seeking to quell the controversy? Or will he accept it, potentially triggering a legal and political firestorm? The answer to this question will have far-reaching implications for Trump's presidency and the future of U.S. foreign policy.